G'day everyone. Well, today I'm going to attempt to polish my rims on my Suzuki Bandit, and this is what you'll need. You'll need some steel wool, some masking tape, some paint stripper. Now I got that paint stripper from Super Cheap. There's lots of brands on the market. That's the smallest tin I could get. It was about 25 bucks. You'll need a paintbrush, need some gloves. It's pretty acidic stuff, so you should do this with gloves on. You'll need a glass container to put a bit in, and some steel wool for finishing off with afterwards. And hopefully we'll get some of that black off, and it'll look as nice as I want it to. Anyway, stay tuned and I'll walk you through it. So with anything like this, the prep work is king. You've got to make sure you do all your prep work properly. So cleaning the rim up and getting any glue or stuff off it, and then taping up the parts you don't want the paint to come off is really important. And best to do the masking tape in little bits, because you're trying to use a straight line to go around the corner, and the shorter it is, the easier it is to do that. Okay, so nearly ready to put on the coat of paint stripper, and that'll be next. Put a little bit in your glass container. You don't need a lot, and just be careful. It's a glass. Make sure you use a glass container, because if you use a plastic one, that'll just melt. Oh, that's more than enough. Make sure you're in a well vented area, because it's quite fumy. Okay. Oh. And try not to get it on anything you don't want it to. Yep. So get your paintbrush and carefully apply it to the area you want to get the paint off. Okay, just like that. It'll start to work pretty quick. Alright, if you've done the masking tape right, then you're not going to have a problem. You be careful you don't get it on anywhere that you don't want it. Alright, and be careful not to splash it around. You'll see it'll start to bubble pretty quick and come off. Paint will start to come off really quite quickly. Now what you'll have to do is go right around. It says on the tin you've got to wait 15 minutes. So I would recommend 15 to 20 minutes, and then go around and get all the paint off and find the bits that have stuck better than others, and then you just put a little bit more on that and get those off. Otherwise you have a real problem getting it off with rubbing later on. Okay, so there you can see it's doing its work. It's all bubbling up there nicely. In a couple of minutes I'll scrape it off and see what I've got left. Yeah. After the time, you get a rag and go around, you'll see there, see it just all comes off, and like there'll be a few spots where it hasn't worked as well as you'd like. Sometimes you might need to use something like this spatula. Anything like that's okay. And you can go around later with a bit of steel wool and tidy all this up. Just like that. All should just mostly come off. And then after that you got to wash it all off, obviously, to stop the reaction. Okay.
So unfortunately the paint stripper doesn't get everything off. There's no getting around rubbing the last little bits off. It's thick. You can't, I haven't found a way to avoid this. This is the hardest part, but you just get the steel wool and you just put a bit of elbow grease in. Now don't be scared, you're not going to scratch it. If you do scratch it, it'll just polish out. Yeah, there we go. See? You saw how hard I was going there. Okay, no problem. But you got to do that to finish it off.
So there you go. That's come up all right. And the back one. Whoop. Yep. Pretty happy with that. There you go, all done. I can't say I'm not tired. It's hard work. But there you go. Back wheel's done. Looks alright. And the front wheel's done. I think that looks better. I like that. For you people out there who love black wheels, good on you, but I don't. I like the polished rims. With black center's alright. Here we go. I think that looks a lot better myself. Anyway, don't be scared to give it a go. You saw what I did. Didn't come out too bad. What more can I say?